political.
Okay, Sree Iyer, you're sitting in US and the sense one gets is that just like the US presidential style of elections is what you're going to see now in the next 4 phases, because that's what the interview today, the messaging was clear, shift away from BJP only and only to the man driving the campaign, Prime Minister Modi, Narendra Modi himself.
You are right. It is risking everything on one individual. Gauri, I'm reminded of the show in 90s called Seinfeld. Seinfeld said that the show was about nothing, but it was in fact about everything. The same way, this conversation was not about politics, but it was everything about politics, because here is another facet that Modi is showing to the people of India that Mr. Rahul Gandhi cannot do. He cannot really, enunciate the way he has been able to.
This is not required also.
Shastri,
all right, Professor Shastri, let's not outshout each other. Okay, I'll give you a chance. It doesn't, every time you do not need to make your point by screaming. Let Sree Iyer finish his point. I'll give you a chance. Come on, Sree Iyer, yes.
Assembly election. You are right now.
See, what happens is, at the end of this interview, I watched it. I watched the interview all the way to the end. The person who watches it comes away with the feeling that here is someone that I can relate to. Here are some of the instances that happened in his life that I can relate to. Maybe nobody did, and many of us may have not gone to the Himalayas for 4 years when we were very young to discover ourselves. But that discovery process that he talks us through is just amazing.
Okay.
And the fact that at the end of the day, somebody who was just selling tea, who was willing to listen to people, teach himself Hindi, English and everything else about life, that's just an amazing experience. I think that alone is a huge aspect of this interview, in my opinion.
Okay, then let me Okay. I had no idea that an interview that Akshay Kumar did today, not political as it was, would actually lead to so much of aggression on the show. Okay, all right. Okay, let's get in Sree Iyer. Yes.
There's a difference.
I can tell you why.
Man comes from a humble
I can tell you why.
RP Singh, 10 seconds, please, sir. 10 seconds. I want to get in Sree Iyer, please.
How long you are going to say?
RP Singh, GVR Shastri, 10 seconds. I want to get Sree Iyer. Yes.
I can make a guess as to why Akshay Kumar was chosen. He has made a few social messaging movies, Toilet Take Prem Katha, Padman and so on and so forth. So his movies, at least in the recent past, have a message for the general good of the people. Maybe that's why he chosen.
Sir, my guess would be slightly different. And my guess would be that, Akshay Kumar also had the very macho image. He was this action hero. And then suddenly, a couple of years back, he had a complete U-turn as far as a change.
And cod.
Sree Iyer, you want to come in there, sir?
Yes. I'm reminded of a stand-up comic who took the song from Sultan, the Baby Ko Bes Pasand Hai, to Modi Ko Desh Pasand Hai. Now, I wonder why no stand-up comedian ever tries to put something like this, some clever play of words on Rahul Gandhi. See, that is the problem. There's a perception problem, and Rahul Gandhi had 5 years to reinvent himself, to become more nuanced, become more expressive. I'm absolutely sure, one-on-one, if he sat down with someone of his choice, he would come across as someone who's very, very erudite. But he somehow denies himself this opportunity. I don't know why Congress doesn't, take this opportunity and, use that kind of a face-to-face. Now it may be too late, because they say, oh, now you are doing it just because Modi ji did it. They could have tried something.
Now it's catch-up.
Marketing
yes.
It's open for everyone. Congress could have done any number of tactics to try and bolster the image of Rahul Gandhi.
Right.
Why did they not do it?
Okay. GVR Shastri.
Fight ideological war.
Okay, Sree Iyer, very quickly, sir, because then I want to talk about the impact, the actual impact this may have on ground. But yes, Sree Iyer.
Yes, you can never rule out any kind of coalition. However, having said that, I would not be reading too much into what Modi ji mentioned about Ghulam Nabi Azad or Mamata Banerjee. The reality is that the percentage of polling in this election is about the same as the previous one, perhaps a little bit less.
Okay.
However, people tend to say that you need to have more percentage because of the fact that the other side is united. What we don't know is that the unity doesn't create automatic aggregation of votes.
Okay.
That's where the question is.
Okay.
Lot more of appeal going for it.
Sree Iyer.
There's a saying in the Silicon Valley that the first startup with the idea doesn't make it. It's the second or the third that makes it big. Facebook is one stunning example of that. Same way, whatever Mr. Modi is today, it was first invented by Chandrababu Naidu. He did all this work in Andhra Pradesh, but somehow couldn't make it to the next level. And like, for example, getting re-elected. And now you see, Modi perfecting that formula. And in terms of brand marketing, I tip my hat to the Prime Minister. He is one of the greatest salesmen, showmen that I have seen in my life.
I don't think